Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make the most deliciousest rhubarb crumble. Delicious. It's going to taste even better when delicious. So first what you need is nice fresh rhubarb, and what you're going to do with that is you're going to chop off about that much of it, so about maybe an inch or two to the bottom and off at the top. But whilst you're doing that, you do want to have a pot of water on the boil, or you use a kettle to boil your own. And then what you want to do is cut that into what you think would be appropriate length. So about that length. You want to cut them all to the same length. So you should keep cutting them. You want to put them all to one side. Once you've got them, you're going to get them all nicely cut and put them to one side. So you're going to cut off part at the bottom, part at the top, cut into finger sizes. Make sure that they're all the same length, or try to make sure. And then you'll have a very nice rhubarb crumble. I'm going to show you how to make a crumble by hand, or you can buy it in a pack. And then you're going to cut this bit in half, because that was a bit off the top. You're going to put it into a bowl. Get some more. Just cut a bit off the bottom. And you can pretty much do whatever you want to your crumble. You can change it however you want. You can add different things to it and all sorts. But it's actually a really nice thing to try and do. If you get two bits of the same length, if you get two bits of rhubarb that are the same length, you can just do it both at the same time, and that way it'll be quick for you. Right, keep what I'm doing now. Always make sure you can measure it. Sometimes you do get bits like that which you don't really want to come off, but you just rip them off, it doesn't really matter. It finally came off. Then you always want to measure it again. So please subscribe and thumbs up and comment what you might want to see in the future. Any other types of videos. And feel free to share. Yeah, it would be much appreciated if you did. So you get this bit, chop that bit off. Always make sure you have a bit to measure it by. So all the rhubarb's nice and same length. You could just use tinned if that's easy for you, but I prefer fresh. Got a bit of taste to it. So now you've got all of your rhubarb. You should have a pot of boiled water. You don't want to put too much in there. Sorry, I just nearly dropped you there. You don't want to put too much of the oil steamed up. Don't really know what to do. So you don't really want to fill it up too much. You only want about enough just to cover the bottom of the pan. If you can really see, I'm not sure if you can. But you don't want to add too much. You want to cover the bottom of the pan. Oh, blurred up again. And you just drop your rhubarb into there. you don't want all of the rhubarb to be covered. So if you add too much in there and your rhubarb is covered, like I've got a little bit too much, so you can pour some of that out. And now you want to add some sugar. Now you want to add some sugar. Only about a teaspoon or two. Make it nice and sweet. You can sprinkle that over to the rhubarb. And that will make that really nice. I'm going to put that on a little low boil. And now how we're going to make the crumble is you want 100 grams of flour. You can see there, 100 grams. You're going to get your mixing bowl. Make sure it's nice and clean. And you're going to sieve that flour. Sieve that flour. Just like what I'm doing now. If you get any lumps, doesn't really worry. You're going to get 50 grams of butter, because when you're making a crumble, you want half the amount of butter than the flour. If that makes sense to you, I don't really know. Then you want to get your fingers, like your fingertips, and you're going to crumble that all up. And softened butter is best. It doesn't matter if it's salted or not. Yeah, you're going to combine all of that, and you kind of you can use margarine if you don't have butter in your house, or you can just go to the shop and buy a packet of crumble, but it's really up to you. And if you want to add oats, you'd add it into this, but I'm not going to do that. And if you want to make a pastry, you would just add in the 2 eggs to this mixture. You make a crumble and add in 2 eggs. You also do want to stir that rhubarb a little bit. You just want to give a nice, stir what was on the top now, make that go to the bottom. There we are. So you keep crumbling the crumble. Yeah, it can be a little bit of a messy job. But just try to keep it all in the bowl. Or you can pretend to be flour bay, if anyone finds that funny still. Old memes. But so you'll notice that on the rhubarb, it will start to kind of shrink a bit. You'll notice that the water level has kind of went back up. So you're going to pour some of that out. So pour some of that out and put it back in there. Keep it cooking. Nicely cooking. And you're going to keep crumbling the crumble. The more crumblier it is, the more nicer your crumble will be. If you want to see more cooking videos, then just comment what you'd like to see me cook. So, cooking is quite a good passion to have. It's quite fun sometimes. So you want to get that crumble nicely mixed, and you want to get the butter and the flour really nicely combined. But you don't want it to be not too non-lumpy, because the lumps are kind of good. So you want to wash your hands. And if you want to know when your rhubarb is done, it should start to soften. Soft rhubarb is cooked rhubarb. So you drain that again if you feel like. You never really want the water to rise above the rhubarb. That's what your crumble should look like, or something like that. Oh, try not to throw it all the way around. Turn it up now. Try not to make a mess, because it's not good to make a mess. Dishcloth for that. So you want to try and keep like your work space nice and tidy. You can throw the off chops of the rhubarb away. They're not really useful. You can throw them away. You're not going to use them. So you crumble. You got your rhubarb. Rhubarb does go all stringy. It's very nice. Keep just stirring that. So whilst that boils, you're gonna get out about three, maybe 4 dishes to put it in, or you put it in one big one. But I'm gonna make them individually today because I find that easier. Make sure your dishes are nice and clean. Always going to rinse out just in case that way you can catch some dust. That's not good. So your rhubarb should be nearly done. You're gonna always avoid burning rhubarb. I don't think I've ever done that. So you can tell now that you keep blurring up, so you can't really see it. But you can tell how the amount of the rhubarb isn't still really there. But it's all kind of liquidized now. That's good. That means it's gone nice and soft. Get your dishes ready. Then you're going to put all the rhubarb in. Now you can add oats to the crumble or other stuff. Try not to drop it. That's not good. No one wants a dropped dish. You don't ever really want to drop stuff in the kitchen. So you can hear that rhubarb bubbling away now. Keep just giving it a nice little stir. It should be a little bit soft, like firm. Still like a little bit firm. If you poke it with your spoon should just kind of go through it. So if I get you like a bit like that, it should kind of look a bit like. So, you should just kind of like poke it like that and do that. That means that it is cooking. I'm gonna put that bit back in there because that's a clean board. And you're gonna keep cooking that a little bit longer. Well, as I say, that you could use tinned rhubarb or tinned fruit because the crumble's all the same. Oh, and before you cook that rhubarb, you want to preheat your oven to gas mark 6. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit or degrees. Find it on Google if you've got it. But yeah, so the crumble should be quite nice now. your rhubarb should be done. You know, it should be quite nice and soft now. So what you want to do with that, you just want to get a dish. Get your dish and you're going to pour that in there, like that. You don't really want to pour too much in there, but that would do, because then by the time, if you put crumble on the top and then bake it, and then if you put custard or ice cream, then you put it on the top, and that would be quite nice. That liquid is good though. Yeah, it's very nice liquid. So I've managed to get about three servings of rhubarb. No way I'm going to get 4. So if you get a little bit extra, if you only get like a little bit extra, just pour it back. Just pour it into like another one and just try and make it a little bit even. Yeah. Just even it out a little bit. Clean that pot out, let it soak with some soapy or water in it. So, yeah. They are very hot. Now you're just going to add your crumble to it. Your crumble mixture, you're just going to sprinkle that on the top. Get it all nicely covered in the corners. Make sure you get it all in the corners. Yeah, it can crumble. Yes, partly.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So you don't have enough crumble. I'm gonna make double the amount. So, you know, you can never have too much crumble. Now you're gonna make double the amount. That way, you'll have a nice thick top layer, which is very nice. Now I've got to measure up another 100 grams of plain flour. And if you're wondering who that was, who just came up, I'm not sure if you heard him, but that was my dad. I'm going to get your scales back, put it on grams. Now all you want is 100, another 100. Perfect 100. Then you can add that to your butter again. You don't really have to sieve it, it's not a big deal if you don't, but it's best. And then you're going to break up your butter in the flour again, but with your fingertips. I'm sure you've heard before that if you do have any jewellery on, and take it off, otherwise you might lose it in the food and potentially make somebody choke. Wouldn't be good. So you normally want to put the crumble in the oven for about half hour until the top starts to go golden, so about 20 to 30 minutes. And the best thing about crumble is that if you make it if you don't eat it when you make it, you can always wait until the day after or about 2 days after. It does last about 2 to 3 days. And it's just so tasty. So you can. It would be easy if you buy the crumble, but I decided to make it because show people how to make crumble, in case people might not know. Now you might notice it's a change now because in your crumble with the rhubarb, but that's no big deal because the crumble is soaking up all of that juice from the rhubarb. It might start to go a little bit more of a funny colour. I'll show you. So if it like starts to kind of go like that, like a little bit of off coloration, you know, that's not really a big deal. That just means that the juice from underneath is being absorbed by the crumble. But you know, and you can serve this with ice cream or custard, or you could even make your own custard, but you don't really want to do that. You really want to try to incorporate that butter and the flour, and you could add oats as well, as I've said multiple times. And in case you forgot, or in case if you have managed to survive this far into the video, please subscribe, like and share, and leave a comment on what content you would like to see. Yeah, I mean, so now you can kind of, it'll look a bit like that. You might have big bits, but that's not a big deal. So you want to start with the one that's got least in it and just get a handful and just sprinkle that over. Make sure you get it all in like the corners, and you should pat it down, smooth it out a little bit. You should put that one to the side, add some more. You can never have too much crumble. We're going to put a nice little coat on top of them. Makes a YouTube video too. Huh? Makes a YouTube video. So now you want to put them into the oven. The preheated oven at gas mark 6. And they'll take 20 to 30 minutes, or until the top of them has gone golden brown.
Can you make me one?
So, yeah, and that's how to make crumble. Goodbye.